Hey, welcome everybody back to follow me, the channel. I'm Nelson. Thank you. I want to thank all my subscribers right now. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Hope you guys are everything's going great with you guys, and be safe. Okay. Um, this video is about David, Jonathan, and Saul. Okay. Now, um, Jonathan was the son of Saul. Okay, king of Israel, uh, of the tribe of Benjamin, and David was the son of Jesse of Bethlehem, of the tribe of Judah. And Jonathan's presumed rival. Okay, hold on. Jonathan's presumed rival for the crown. David became king. Saul was compelled to place young David at the head of his army, and that was 1 Samuel 18, verse number 5. Even though David married Saul's daughter Michal or Michal, and became a close friend of Saul's son Jonathan, an intense rivalry developed between the young new general and the king. Saul even began to plot to kill him. And for 1 Samuel 18:5, 5 through 11, again, 1 Samuel 18, 5 through 11, and David went out wheresoever Saul sent him and behaved himself wisely. Okay? And Saul sent him over the men of war, and he accepted in the sight of all. He was accepted in the sight of all the people, and also in the sight of Saul's servants. All right. And it came to pass as they came with David, and it came to pass as they came when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistine, that the woman came out of all cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul with tabrets, with joy and with instruments of music. And the women answered one another as they played and said, Saul has slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. And Saul was very wroth, and the same displeased him. And he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000s, and to me they ascribe but thousands. And what can he have more but the kingdom? And saw I David from that day and forward. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul. Right, of course. So that's the evil, jealous spirit, which I had just talked about that. So Saul was getting into that satanic, murderous spirit. Okay, um, I just talked about that too. So and it came to pass on the morrow. Yeah, he tried to kill David with a spear a couple of times. So, um, but God preserved them. So God saved them. He even saved them from. Well, let me finish this, okay? And so actually it says it right there. It says it, okay. And in the midst of the house, and David played with his hand as other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand, and Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it. And David avoided out of his presence twice. Okay, so jealousy, the jealousy spirit took control of Saul. We already know what happens. Okay, when that jealousy spirit happens. Okay, murder comes, just like Cain and Abel, and I just made a video of that. That jealousy spirit came, and he murdered that guy. He murdered his brother, his own brother. So that was bad, that was sad. how a man can kill his own brother, for the first murder. But that's terrible. That just tells you what man is capable of, what man is capable of, and also what what demons can get you to be doing too. So you have to be wise as a serpent with all those things. So that's why I'm making these videos, so you guys will be wise, and so you guys will be able to protect yourselves. You guys will be able to know how to pray. You know, um, prayers, prayer and fasting are probably the two most powerful things that we can do as a Christian. Okay, because it helps us. It helps like fasting helps. And I talked about this too. Fasting helps miracles and things like that, and helps your prayers be answered. And so it's all for a reason. God does everything for a reason. I mean, he's not an idiot. Prayer is probably the most powerful thing we can do as a Christian. And you're praying. If you pray God's own word to him too, that's even more powerful. So, and then Jesus' name is the most powerful name on the earth. So when you say things in Jesus' name, like you pray in Jesus' name, that's the most powerful name that you can use on the planet. Okay, so use that power. Okay, you use it. All right. Don't be afraid to use the tools, like that, exactly how God, he got to, he gives everybody tools to use to help them, to help us. But that was okay. That was Saul, David, and Jonathan. Okay, and their relationship. Jonathan and David had an awesome relationship. They had um, they even they were for each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let that jealousy spirit never got to Jonathan and David. And David too. David did his sins. All right. So for sure, David did some sins. He was human. All right. And I talked about that too. That he even killed. Well, he did kill. He killed one of his officers. Okay, for Bathsheba, and because he did that, God punished him. So God, he'll make you he'll punish you for your sin. Okay, just like he punished the devils, they went to hell. Okay, he punished them too for sinning against God. Okay, wanting to be higher than God. That's what they wanted to do. One of their sins. Satan wanted to be higher than God. Okay, um, but all right. So, oh man. So like I was saying, so all right. So jealousy, you got to be cautious with that jealousy spirit. And like I said, pray about it. Pray to God about it, so you can get discernment on it, and he can bring you wisdom on these things. All right, ask for wisdom, okay, and he'll give it to you. He wants to give people wisdom too. He doesn't want us walking around ignorant or anything like that. He wants to expose people, our enemies, and everything like that. He wants to expose them, like Saul. Okay, so what I was saying about David too is David's lineage is was a lineage of Jesus. So, like I said before, that was a saved lineage. Because it was special because Jesus was coming through that lineage. Jesus the King. He's a king too, just like David the King. Um, but all right, guys. I hope you guys are having a blessed day today. And if you guys have any questions for me, any video requests, please let me know. Just comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for coming to follow me. And I'm Nelson, and where we make fishers of men.